Take 100% responsibility, guys. This is day 4. Day 4 of you creating the new you. My name is Nancy Mitchell with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships with anybody in this world and yourself. Okay? Let's get right into it. I am so excited for this week because I want people to start leaving, killing that old person, getting rid of that person, that old person that you don't know who this person is. You're going to change into the new person that you want to be. Okay? Simple. Get rid of all of those crazy clothes, all of those crazy stuff in your house, whatever is it that you want to get rid of them, and let's start doing the new future. Let's start it now, today. Okay? So take 100% responsibility at all times. It's going to be so important to your life, so important to your future, the new you that you're trying to create. And it's going to be the best thing that you can do for yourself. Okay? Taking that 100% responsibility. The mindset shift that changes everything. When you start changing the mindset that you have in your mind, when you start changing that, then you're going to see everything start making like that domino effect. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's in my throat, a frog or something. I need to get it out. Anyway, as I say, that's going to be a domino effect. When you change that mindset that you have, that is going to ricochet in a domino effect of you getting positive outcome, successful you. The new you is going to be reborn. You're going to start to feel different. You're going to start acting different. You're going to start having different friends. You're going to start cutting out people out your life. When you start having that new mindset that this is the new you, you're going to start changing your life. Very important, okay? Nothing changes until you do. So if you're having a bad time right now, you're going through a rough path, if you're looking at yourself and your life is not what you wanted it to be, listen to me. You're going to stay right there in that rut. You're going to stay in that mud. You're going to stay right there until what? Until you decide that you want to change. Until you make the decision. Until you said, that's it. No more shit. I am going to make a change. You have to decide it first. You have to make the change before anything else can change. If you don't make that change, then what? Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? If you don't make that change or don't want to make the change, then you will always be where you are today. Simple. Believe me when I say that. Now, number 1. Let's start with number 1. No more blame. How to reclaim your power. Guys, sprinkle, sprinkle. This is some gems here, man. This is some gem. A lot of people live their life by blaming the entire world for their mistake or their life. They blame everybody. Guys, let's start reclaiming your power. Let's start getting you back to the powerful you that God made you to be, the powerful person that you want to be. Let's start getting into that role of the powerful you. The only way you can do that is stop blaming everybody else. However your life is, whatever is going on in your life right now, guess what? Guess what? You're the one that put yourself there. You're the one that did everything that you're experiencing right now. And if you want to make that change, you have to stop blaming people. Stop blaming the government. Stop blaming the system. Stop blaming your family. Stop blaming your friends. Stop blaming your husband. Stop blaming your wife. Stop blaming your kids. Stop blaming everybody. Stop blaming society. It doesn't matter. Stop blaming everybody else apart from yourself. The only person you need to really blame is your blinking self. You need to blame yourself for where you're at because you made the decision. You made that decision not to make a decision to better yourself. So you're the one that made the decision. You're the one that I would say for that video that I made before, you made a decision to sit down with that husband, that man, and you sit down and work for him, do 3 jobs, You sit down there and you do nothing but live your life through him. You made that decision. So you have to make sure that you have now decided in your mind that, okay, I'm gonna make that change. I have now decided that I'm gonna make that change. Okay? And I'm gonna stop blaming people, and I'm gonna start putting the blame on myself and start making that change. Don't blame anybody. You just start doing your shit, and I tell you, it's gonna work out better for you. Simple. Number 2, I tell you, I can't count in it. My fingers and me. Every time I have this thing in my fingers, I say 2, I put up 3. So number 2, okay? Victim versus creator mentality. Now, guys, everybody's a victim. 90% of people they're always a victim. They're always the victim in every situation, in every circumstances. They're always the victim. When they start telling their story, they're gonna, oh my God, you can start playing a violin, okay? They're always the victim. It does not matter what situation, what else is going on. It doesn't matter. Stop playing that victim and start creating your life. Start creating that mental, capacity that you said, hey, this is what I want for my life. This is what I want for my future. This is what I want for me. This is my core value. This is what I believe in. This is who I am. This is my purpose. Start creating that. Don't sit down and think about, oh my God, this. No, that's it, guys. Start creating the person that you want to become. Simple. Number 3 is going to be owning your life with grace, not guilt. Guys, I am so guilty for things in my past where I have to start telling myself, you're good, you're awesome, you're powerful, you're beautiful. I have to start telling myself that because I have some guilt too. I'll tell you one of them. I used to work, around the clock, trying to make a better life, trying to make money, trying to do this. And I don't think I was present enough for my son. And I have that guilt. Okay? I have that guilt. However, I'm start working on myself, start working on a new Nancy, start working on the person that I think I want to be and want to do. Everybody has a story. Everybody has something that they would have hoped that they will do better, in the past, or wish that they didn't do, or wish that, I think everybody has that. Everybody's going to have something in their mind that they're saying that, oh my God, they're guilty of because I should have done this, that. Well, let me tell you something, guys. Stop feeling guilty. Stop putting that guilt on yourself. Because the more you put the guilt, is the more you're going to feel depressed, the more you're going to feel down, the more you're going to feel like you're not enough. You're not worthy for whatever that your future that you want to start living. Okay? So cut that guilt out. Yes, okay, we're in 2025. I thought that at that point in time, I was doing the right thing to making sure that I have the money to take care of my son. And, I feel guilty for that. But moving forward now, working on myself now, then I don't feel any guilt. Right? Today, I can pat myself on the back. I mean, I'm an awesome mother. I'm a great mother. I am the perfect mother for me. Okay? The person that I am that perfect mom. I did what I know at the time was the best thing for him and for myself. Okay? But I'm not going to play that guilt game. I have done an awesome job. If you look at my son now, I can tell you I've raised a handsome guy. I've raised a guy with morals. I have raised a guy with a backbone. I have raised a guy to have a voice. I've raised a guy to be who he wants to be. And I tell you guys, sometimes I feel like I'm like shucks. Should I have thing there? I know I should have, do that. But, when you see your child grow up and they start, come back with you and they start to be the man that they're supposed to be and they start making those conversations that you don't want. Well, let me tell you, it is what it is. Because now my son would talk back to me. The only thing I always tell him, Be careful. Don't disrespect me. I'm from Jamaica. We don't play with our kids. Okay? I grew up in a very, what do you call it, home. Very strict home. When it comes on to respect, that's one thing my father taught me. Okay? You respect your elder, you respect people. And that will go with me for the rest of my life. Respect everybody. I cannot make anybody in this world. I'm not God. So I respect everybody that God puts on this earth. I respect them to the ground that they walk on. Okay? They're human beings. And I respect them. And my father taught me that. And it's the same thing I teach my son. Sometimes you grow up, you have your kids and you grow them up, and you like, when they go outside, they may do something wrong, do something different. But I'm telling you, from what I've seen right now, everybody know my son, they can tell you. Very, very good boy. I couldn't be prouder. Could not be prouder. And with the guilt that I had before, yes, I thought about myself being guilty at that time. But right now, as I work on myself, I don't feel any guilt. Guys, I think I did a I know I do a very, very good job. I know I do a good job. I know it. So whatever guilt that you have in the past, whatever guilt that you put in yourself, whatever guilt that you're saying to yourself, oh my God, this is done, this, that, I shouldn't do. Okay, you shouldn't have done that. No, it's 2025. Guys, forget about that. Throw that out the grill. Let's burn it. Let's put fire, cursing oil on it, and burn it out. We're done with that. Let's move forward. Now we're working on ourselves. Now you're getting the knowledge that you have. You're learning all of these things new about yourself, about psychology. You're learning everything. Now you're moving forward. Now it's the new you. Now you're going to do different. Now you're going to think different. Now you're going to act different. Now you're going to do everything different because it's a new you. Simple. Don't sweat it. Whatever mistakes you had in the past, leave that in the past. You know are going to move forward with that new person. And that's you. Guys, you have it. That's day 4. That's day 4. And day 4 of you being 100% responsible. 100% responsible for your actions, for the person that you are, the person that you're going to be in the future. Simple. Let me go ahead and recap for you guys. Number 1, no more blame. How to reclaim your power. Find that way to reclaim your power and stop blaming the whole world. Okay? Because they're not the person that put you in the position that you are right now. Number 2, victim versus creator mentality. Okay? Victim, everybody's a victim. Everybody's a victim. Okay? We don't want to hear the victim thing right now with you. Okay? Nobody wants to hear victimist. You're a victim of everything. Start using that creative mind. Let's start you into being that perfect. Nothing is perfect, but you know what I mean. That perfect creator. Let's start making you into the creator. Let's start making a new person out of you. You are now changing everything that you had before. And you're going to start afresh, the new you. Simple. Number 3, owning your life with grace and not guilt. Guys, I just told you my story with my son. Okay, I had guilt before. Now I'm like, hey, I'm not guilty because I know I do an awesome job. Okay, I know I do an awesome job. I'm a great mom. And I can pat myself on the both sides of my shoulder. I did. I know it. And I can feel it through my veins and my body. It is what it is. Guys, listen. If you know anybody that this content can help, please share it. If you like my content, I want for you to like and subscribe and hit that notification button. So anytime I drop a video, you are notified at all times. Please. Okay? Now own it. If you are going to take the wheel right now today, okay, which is what I want you guys to do, okay? Whatever day you're watching this video, I want for you to own it. If you decide that you are going to now make a change, make that difference in your life, if I can do it, I can tell you, anybody can do it because I'm coming from really far. Drop it there. Put own it right now. Put own it at the bottom right now. And you will see my website there. Follow me, support me, and all social media, I beg of you. You just go ahead, like, subscribe, and start sharing my videos any which way, okay? That's it, guys. That's all I have for you. This is day 4, okay, of my series of changing that old you, killing that old you, getting rid of that old person, okay? Let's shed in all that skin and let's start making you into that new person that you want to be for the future. Simple. My name is Nancy Mitchell with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships, guys. Peace. I'm out.